am I to judge others? You want to get tipsy? I'm your gypsy. If I can bring a little happiness into the lives of a couple of lonely plumbers, then I'll be flushed with pride.
You are not plumbers, but most of you are baby boomers. I mean, many of y'all have no trouble recognizing Paul Lynde because, well, there was no one like him and probably never will be. If you remember, he was the father in Bye Bye Birdie.
Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids, who can understand anything they say?
He was Uncle Arthur in Bewitched.
My life has no meaning. I have loved and lost.
Oh, my stars.
And of course, the hilarious and able to slip blue material right under our noses as the center square in the original Hollywood squares back in the 70s.
According to Fred Astaire, his mother wanted him to do it when he was 35, but he refused, and he still hasn't done it. Done what?
Moved out of the house.
I'm Michael Arrington. I'm an actor, I'm a comedian, and I'm a producer. And many of you know I have brought him back to life in my one-man show.
Bats in the belfry, pigs in a poke. Give me a lesbian before I choke. And they did.
Written in the vein of Hal Holbrook's Mark Twain Tonight and True about Truman Capote, it was an idea I had to bring this funny man back so the world could see his comedic brilliance from another era of showbiz. I mean, it was another place and a time we will never experience again. My show has gone through many changes since we started the workshop back in Hollywood. Let's see, we called it A Night with Paul Lynde. Oh my goodness, it's Paul Lynde. The Paul Lynde Show. But we need some help because I'm bringing it back as An Evening with Paul Lynde this fall, starting off in Los Angeles. Now first, let me tell you something. I actually own the rights in perpetuity from the Paul Lynde estate to do the live show. You know, I realized the past 6 months my Paul Lynde Facebook page, it just kind of went over the top, reaching like 1.7 million people on some of the posts. And something was telling me, it's time to bring him back. And now, after this crazy pandemic, we need to laugh, people. So we're bringing the show back, and hopefully I'm going to bring it to your city, but I need your help to do it. The last time we did the show, it was at Bally's, big production on the Vegas Strip. Take a look. Here's a little snippet of what it looked like.
I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted seas, the sounds here. In the midnight Vegas madness, in the magic of the moment. Yes, everything's as if I never said goodbye. Hello, Vegas, did you miss me?
But now, we need to update the show. I have produced this show on my own, and each time I put it up without agents or managers or lawyers, and I don't have big, deep pockets to do it alone. But with your help here on INDIEGOGO, you can help us out and get some really cool perks. I'm going to create a program for each venue, that we play, so your help could get you an associate producer credit, a producer credit, or even the prized executive producer credit. You could end up with free tickets to the show in your city and many more perks. You can see more of the details on the site here. But I also need your help to build a more compact traveling square with LED lighting so that it can be shipped to each venue. It would be great to have two, one being shipped to the next venue as we're playing the current theater. We need to overhaul the lace front human hair wig with a backup. This was just made for my head. We need the new production QLab software for the 112 sound effects and video cues. Yeah, we got production value. Living in Las Vegas, I have to do rehearsals in Los Angeles, and going back and forth is very, very costly. I mean, we have a three-piece band, trio, keyboards, bass, drums, which also includes my fabulous musical director, Daniel Gary Busby. And those guys, they got to get paid for their rehearsals. And did I also mention the master of the Hollywood Squares himself, Peter Marshall, lends his voice to the entire show. He did this for us a while back, and his voice is a part of this incredible show, and it's with us to stay. Take a look.
Hey, I'm Peter Marshall, and I have been for more years than I'd really like to discuss. But if you have a chance, go see Oh My Goodness, starring my good friend Michael Arrington as Paul Lynde. And it's really a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm in it. It's not much, but I'm kind of cute, actually.
So many folks helped with their stories to make this show. I mean, the late, great American playwright Neil Simon came, saw my show during workshops, and then gave me suggestions. He said, Michael, make these changes, and you got gold, kid. And of course, I made the changes. It was Neil Simon, for God's sakes. I also got help with stories and facts from his very, very close friends. The late Cloris Leachman, Kate Ballard, Andy Williams, Jan Forbes, and I also miss her madly, the fabulous Rose Marie, who came to the show over 4 times. They all shared their thoughts to me on how to make this show even better. So, with your help, we can get there. I can finally get this show on tour into your city. So every dollar will help, and every dollar gets a perk. So if you could just take a moment and look over my campaign, your help will help make this tour and the show a brand new success. Also, one of the perks is getting a free Paul Lynde Uncle Arthur video, personalized just for you. So take a look, check out the campaign, and in advance, I want to say thank you so much. Take a look at these. They're very funny. Okay, we're done. I can't believe my hairline is that far back.